Okay, let's start. Journey into mystery. Introducing the mighty Thor, the most exciting superhero of all time. Begin the saga of Thor in this issue. Thor the Mighty and the Stone Men from Saturn. The legend has come true. By the will of the gods, I am alive. I am invincible. I am Thor. Our story opens on the windy coast of Norway, where we see a frail figure, silhouette against the bleak sky. He is Dr. Don Blade, an American vacationing in Europe. And as Dr. Blade turns and leaves the site, he doesn't see the strange alien spaceship, which silently lands behind him. Ooh. Two principals in a green pageant, neither one noticing the other. But how different would things be if they were to meet at this moment? How different would be the future of all mankind? But ours is a drama decreed by the fates to be acted out. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can change it. Watch and see. Oh, at last we are on Earth. This atmosphere, it is so different from our own planet. That is to our advantage on Saturn. We are mighty beings. But here, in this oxygen atmosphere, our strength is even greater. Behold how easily I lift this plant thing out of the ground. Ah, well done, Gore. Now watch as I prove the invulnerability of our stone bodies. Without the slightest hesitation, I jump, for I know that nothing on this puny earth can harm me. But one pair of eyes does see the awesome aliens, the eyes of an aged fisherman. By the bird of Odin, what have I stumbled onto? And if our strength were not enough, we could rely upon our weapons. It will be child's play to conquer this planet when our main invasion force arrives. I must run to the village and sound the alarm. But when the old fisherman tells his story, stone creatures from outer space? What nonsense do you speak? Begone, old man, do not waste our time with fairy tales. It sounds fantastic, and yet the man doesn't appear mad. I wonder. The following day, Dr. Don Blake decides to explore the coastal area described by the fisherman. So far, I see no sign. Wait, what's this? Footprints. They led around the bend. It's them. The aliens. They are just as he said. They were men of stone. Remember, death to any who discover our presence. If they find me here, they will kill me. I better leave while, blasted, I step on a twig. Lo, an earthling! He has seen us. After him. Do not let him escape. I can't run fast enough. They'll soon catch up to me. Oh, I tripped. I'm helpless. Without my cane. Wait! Perhaps I can hide in those caves. Made it. But they are bound to find me soon. If only there were a way out. Back there, there's another exit. But it's blocked by this boulder. It's hopeless. I can't budge it at all. The cave is so dank, so gloomy, and airless. It seems no human has set foot in here for ages. I might as well wait for the stone men to find me. I'm trapped. But suddenly, the wall is opening. I must have pressed some kind of hidden lever, when I lean against it. It's a secret chamber, but there's nothing inside except that gnarled wooden stick, like an ancient cane. I wonder, perhaps by using this as a lever, I can move the boulder. I still can't budge it, but I must keep trying, must not give up. It's my only chance to escape. No, it's hopeless. Even a bulldozer couldn't move that giant rock. In helpless anger, Don Blake strikes the useless cane against the immovable boulder, and as he does so, what? The cave is bathed in blinding light, like a fiery bolt of lightning, and the ancient cane, it's changing shape, and I'm changing too. Can this be really happening, or am I going mad? No, it isn't mad. I can feel my body bursting with power such as I've never known. The cane, it has become a mighty hammer, and I have been transformed into weight. There are words inscribed in the hammer. Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. Thor, the legendary god of thunder, the mightiest warrior of all mythology. This is his hammer, and I am Thor. A few moments ago, I couldn't even budge this boulder, but now I can lift it as if it were cardboard. The stone creatures will never suspect that their frail quarry escaped through this rear exit. But what happens now? Do I walk amidst the civilized world as a mythological god? Or it is too bewildering? I must pause and think this out. Thor, the god of thunder. What do I remember of him from my school days? He was the noblest and strongest of all the Norse gods. The fourth day of the week, Thursday, was named in his honor. He was what's happening to me? I'm changing again. I'm back to normal once more. But how? What caused it? Wait, the inscription on the hammer. Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor. So that's it. I must continually hold the hammer to retain Thor's strength. If I let go of it, in about 60 seconds, I revert back to my normal self. According to the legend, Thor's hammer had other characteristics. One is that it was so heavy, none but mighty Thor could lift it. The legends also say that the hammer is enchanted. Whenever Thor hurls it from him, it must return. Also, the hammer is invincible. Nothing can resist it. Nothing. His blood boiling with excitement, the transformed doctor continues to experiment with his mighty weapon. By stamping the handle twice on the ground, I can create rain or snow, which soon grow into a raging tornado. All the power of the storm is Thor's to command. Then, to end the storm, I merely stamp this handle 3 times on the ground. But if I should stamp it but once, the hammer changes back into a cane, and I once again became Dr. Don Blake. To think the most incredible power of all time has been hidden in that cave, waiting to be found. But I've wasted enough time. The world must be warned of the presence of the stone men. But even at that moment, on a NATO airbase, it's a fleet of unidentified flying objects. Alert all military units and scramble the jets. The humans have sent armed aircraft. We shall soon dispose of them. Set up the monster image. A moment later, a huge three-dimensional picture flashes across the sky. What in the name of heaven is it? It's heading right for us. We can back in time. Bail out. Hit the silk. How easily we trick the Earthlings. Naturally, the humans are a primitive race. It shall be child's play to conquer them. Behold how they try to stop us with missiles, as though mere rockets could penetrate our atomic force fields. The Earthlings have nothing that can keep us from descending upon them. Nothing. Earth's weapons are useless against the invaders, but perhaps what 20th century science can do, the God of Thunder can. Strange, a moment ago the sky was clear, yet now there's a storm brewing. How can this be? Our weather instrument did not forecast it. The enemy is a long distance from me, yet by using the might of Thor, and whirling my hammer with the speed of lightning, I may yet be able to streak through the sky as the thunder god should. There, I release my whirling hammer for a split second, catching the unbreakable foam, and then I'm pulled along after it like the tail of a rocket. Part 3. Thor the Mighty strikes back. Behold, an earthling flying through the air to attack us. Do not slay him. He must be captured and studied. Capture him now. His whirlwind weapon holds us at bay. Wait. He's directly beneath our captive cage. In a moment, he will be our helpless prisoner. Ha! He's ours. The Earthling is powerless. No, observe. It is impossible. Iron bars do not a prisoner make, not when the prisoner has the might of Thor. The Earthling is too powerful to be captured alive. He must be slain. Prepare to disintegrate him. But before the ruthless invaders can fire our weapons, the Earthling cannot be stopped. Yes, he can. Set the Mechano monster free. Be swift. It is done, sire. Now, the enemy will surely meet his master. There is your foe. Attack him. Destroy him. That monstrosity looks like it has everything in its favor. Everything except the hammer of Thor. He has vanquished the Mechano monster. The human is too mighty, too skilled in the art of battle, and we know not how many more there are like him on earth. Back to the ship at once. We must flee this accursed planet. I've beaten them. I have proven that the power of the hammer and the might of the thunder god are invincible. Nothing can conquer Thor. Nothing. Here comes the infantry. If I remain here, they will question me. They won't rest until they have learned my secret. I will become an international curiosity. But all that can be avoided by one gesture. Look, the invaders are flying away. But why? What could have driven them off? I don't know. There's no one in sight except that lame passerby with an old cane. Well, that's a cinch. That skinny gent is an Earth secret weapon. The menace is ended. Now it's time for me to go back to the States, taking with me the greatest power ever known to mortal man. Editor's note: Thor the Mighty, the greatest new superhero of all time, will appear regularly in Journey into Mystery. Reserve next month issue at your news dealer now. It's sure to be a sellout. The end.